Hi everyone, this junction in Regent's Park in London is really unremarkable, but it's been made famous by YouTuber Cycling Mikey, and today I'm going to have a look at what all the fuss is about. This video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. So why is this corner known as Gandalf Corner? Well, it comes from a reference from Lord of the Rings, and specifically the character Gandalf, who was famed for saying, "You shall not pass."
You shall not pass!
Mikey is also famed for motorists who contravene this keep left sign in an attempt to skip a queue at certain times of the day when they're turning into this junction over here, which is a continuation of Outer Circle. He's caught many people over the years. Most are reported to the police. Some receive fines and points on the licence, others just have driver improvement courses, and there's a few that don't get any punishment whatsoever. Impatience as normal is the reason other road users decide to take this shortcut. However, this puts others at risk. Pedestrians are only going to be expecting vehicles to be coming from their right as they cross this section of the road. They wouldn't expect vehicles to be on the opposite side of the road. So if they just looked right and walked out, you've got loads of problems. Another thing is this junction to this side here. People often emerge without looking left, and that's also going to be putting them into conflict with any vehicles contravening that sign. Are there any junctions like this near where you live where road users constantly break the rules? There is one very close to where I live that you may have seen numerous times on my Drive and Fail series. Mikey does more than just catch people at this particular junction. He also catches a lot of people on the mobile phone, usually when they're just queuing in traffic. That doesn't mean that using your mobile while you're queuing in traffic is allowed. Since the 25th of March this year, even if you look at your phone to look at some photos, that's now illegal. You shouldn't be doing it. Mikey also takes great pride in showcasing all the fines that people have got and the points they've got on the licence. This isn't something that I would do. Most of you understand my educational stance on things. I've never reported anyone for anything. That doesn't mean reporting is a bad thing. It just depends on your own single circumstances. And for me, I run a driving school in Liverpool. I'm responsible for many instructors and all their students. If I was reporting every single thing that I saw, the negativity towards those instructors and students would definitely have a negative effect on road safety. The next thing is that if I reported every single offence that I saw, I'd have no time to do anything else. Now, the final piece of my reasoning is the reach that I have with YouTube. I get many emails from people all around the world and even viewers' comments saying how I've been able to affect their driving. My only question with what Mikey does at this particular corner is how many people have been convinced not to use a mobile phone because of what he does. What Mikey has done is actually rallied many cyclists to take a similar reporting approach. This may have a positive impact nationally on stopping people using the mobile phones, but honestly, I think it's created a different problem. I've actually asked Mikey about this on his videos before, but he didn't respond. Quite often you can see on the footage while he's challenging the motorist for contravening the keep left bollard, cyclists doing exactly the same. Now, I understand that anyone driving a ton's worth of metal is going to do a hell of a lot more damage than anyone riding a bike, but with the speeds involved at this junction and at this crossing area, honestly, it becomes a lot less relevant. Some motorists think because of the lack of requirement for number plates and licences to ride a bicycle, cyclists are getting away with things that motorists don't. Just like that. I understand that this is a false equivalence and the updates to the highway code back this up. But this way of looking out for your own is wrong. You're either pro road safety or not. This disparity between different types of road users just causes resentment and divide. We've now got legions of cyclists all around the country trying to capture that moment and shouting, "You're on camera, you know."
Should be using a phone while driving. Should you be using a phone while driving? I see it's on camera. I'll be coming to you, please, okay? 6 points. Go on.
If you catch someone committing an offence, just report it if you wish to. Plainly and simply, we need to be building bridges, not creating divide. All roads need to be shared safely and sensibly. One thing that's always amazed me with Mikey's videos are the people's reactions when they are caught red-handed. They argue relentlessly, even though they are clearly in the wrong. The clips actually remind me a lot of my Always Blame the Learner Driver video, which I had to re-upload because the lady featured made a privacy complaint to YouTube and I had to hide her identity.
I'll report you. I'll report you.
Well done, Auntie.
They're absolutely off their head. If you haven't seen Mikey's videos, please check them out. And also, I'd like you to tell me whether you find them entertaining, whether they help with road safety, or whether they hinder. In my personal opinion, I wholeheartedly disagree with his approach. He effectively camps out here and creates many of these road rage incidents all of his own accord. He could just record the offenders and then report them to the police anyway, without standing in and blocking the road. I've actually seen on a number of his uploads different types of road users taken to the pavement because of his actions.
You call the cops. I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're in the middle of the freaking road. Of course you're doing something wrong.
Thank you, sir. Back you go. Back there and join the queue. Yeah, not through here.
I have an idea, sir.
How about you go away and don't talk to me?
Just remember, any negative interaction with any other road user is not a good example. I've had to work hard at this over the years myself, but remember, people with influence need to set high standards.
Do you find it difficult coming up with some gift ideas when it comes to Father's Day? I know I do. Luckily enough, here's an idea for you. Ridge Wallet. There are over 30 different styles and colours to choose from, including carbon fibre and burnt titanium. There's enough room for 12 cards, and there's also an area where you can keep your cash in the back. It's really light. It easily fits in your pocket, and the quality of the craftsmanship is top notch. Please check out the link in the description and use the coupon code AshleyNeil to get 15% off your order.